Today, we're counting down the 9 dark psychology tactics that smart, ruthless people use before they file for divorce. These aren't just tips. These are psychological weapons that can mean the difference between walking away with everything or losing it all. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button if you want more life-changing content, because knowledge isn't just power, it's control. 9. Create your emergency exit fund and make them believe you're broke. This is huge. Divorce is expensive, yes, but not for the person who planned ahead. Winners start putting aside money months before they even think about leaving. Open a separate bank account. One your spouse will never find. This isn't about being sneaky, it's about strategic deception. Aim for at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Can't do that? Even $50 a week adds up. Get cash back at the grocery store. Sell things you don't need. Take on a side gig. But here's the dark twist. Let them believe you're broke. Let them think you're struggling. Let them underestimate you. One client told me, having that emergency fund meant I could leave when I needed to, and when I did, I had already won. That's power. 8. Document everything, but do it so well they never know you're building a case against them. Starting today, you're a silent predator in your own life. Every argument, every incident, every financial transaction, document it. Use your phone's notes app with timestamps. Take photos of important documents, bank statements, assets. If there's abuse, emotional, physical, financial, record it safely. Email these records to a trusted friend or a separate email account. Why? Because in court, the person with documentation wins, and the person who does it quietly wins before court even starts. Create a folder called Tax Documents 2023 or something boring. Back it up in the cloud. This isn't paranoia, it's psychological warfare. 7. Build your divorce dream team before they suspect a thing. Winners don't go through divorce alone. Start interviewing lawyers now. Most offer free consultations. Find one who specializes in cases like yours. High assets? Get a forensic accountant. Kids involved? Find a family therapist who understands divorce. But here's the dark twist. Assemble this team while your spouse still trusts you, while they still think everything is fine. The right team can literally destroy them, but only if they don't see it coming. You also need a therapist for you, a financial advisor who understands divorce, maybe a career coach if you've been out of work, and a strong friend who can be your emergency contact. Build this team while you're calm and thinking clearly, not when you're emotional and desperate. 6. Secure your digital life like you're hiding from a spy. Change all your passwords, email, banking, social media, everything. Use a password manager. Get a new email address that only you know about. Turn on 2-factor authentication everywhere. Here's what people forget. Your spouse might know your security questions. Your mother's maiden name? Your first pet? Change those answers to something fictional. Make them useless. Document your valuable digital assets, cryptocurrency, online businesses, digital photos. One woman discovered her ex had been reading her emails for months, using information against her in court. Don't let that be you. Digital security isn't optional anymore. It's survival. 5. Get your health house in order before they try to destroy your image. This is massive. While you're still on your spouse's insurance, get everything done. Physical exam, dental work, that surgery you've been postponing. Update your prescriptions, get copies of all medical records. Kids' medical records too. But also start exercising, eating better, and taking care of your mental health. Divorce is a marathon, not a sprint. You need stamina. Plus, judges favor the person who looks healthy and in control. Start therapy now. Process your emotions before you're in mediation. The person who's emotionally regulated makes better decisions and looks better in court. 4. Become a financial detective without raising suspicion. You need to know everything. Every account, every debt, every asset, every monthly expense. Create a spreadsheet. Include mortgage statements, car loans, credit cards, retirement accounts, investments, business valuations. Get your credit report. You might discover debts they tried to hide. Photograph valuable items with timestamps. Know what everything is worth: jewelry, art, collectibles. Here's the golden tip. Do this casually. Don't announce you're gathering financial information. Act normally while you become an expert on your family's finances. Knowledge is leverage, and leverage is control. 3. Establish your independence. Strategy. Before they try to control you, if you haven't worked, start now. Even part-time work shows the court you're trying. Update your resume. Get on LinkedIn, take online courses. Courts look favorably on people showing initiative. Open your own checking account and credit card. Build your credit score. Get a PO box for important mail. Have a safe place to stay lined up, whether it's family, friends, or a rental. Create your day one plan. Where will you live? How will you support yourself? What's your routine with the kids? The person with the plan wins. The person reacting loses. To protect your children and use them as your strongest weapon, document your involvement. School events, doctor appointments, homework help, bedtime routines. Take photos of you with your kids doing normal activities. Courts favor the involved parent. Never ever badmouth your spouse to the kids. Courts punish this severely, but they reward calm, composed, and controlling parents. Instead, find them a therapist who specializes in helping kids through divorce. Be the stable parent. Create a parenting plan proposal. Now, show you're thinking about their best interests, school districts, custody schedules, holiday arrangements. The parent who presents solutions wins custody battles. The parent who just complains loses. One, work on yourself, become the person who destroys them without even trying. This is what nobody talks about, but everyone who's been through divorce wishes they'd done. Start therapy immediately. Not when papers are filed now. Work through your anger, your pain, your role in the relationship ending. Here's the truth bomb. The person who's done the emotional work makes rational decisions. They don't revenge spend on lawyers. They don't fight over the blender out of spite. They manipulate the system to their advantage. Become the best version of yourself before you divorce. Exercise, meditate, journal, get strong. Because here's what successful divorcees know. Divorce isn't just ending a marriage, it's beginning your new life. The stronger you are going in, the more they break coming out. Look, I know this is overwhelming, but you're not just getting divorced, you're strategically positioning yourself to dominate the game. These aren't just tips, this is your dark playbook. Remember, the person who prepares wins. The person who reacts loses. You've got this. You're stronger than you know. If this video helped you, please share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more life-changing content, and comment below what dark tactic will you implement first. Remember, this isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of your comeback. Stay strong, stay smart, and stay in control.